So today we're talking about why the for sale sign just isn't enough in 2026. Let's be honest, the way we buy and sell homes has completely changed. And if the way buyers look for homes has shifted, doesn't it make sense for us to market your home in a different way as well? I think so. I'm Daphne Brown, the broker owner of Beyond The Home Realty right here in Rosharon, Texas. And today, I want to show you why selling your home deserves a strategy that goes way beyond just sticking a freaking sign in your front yard. Welcome to modern marketing. Back in the day, a traditional listing followed a pretty basic formula. You clean up the property, you take some photos, you put a sign in the yard, and you post it in the MLS. But today, the MLS is just the starting line, not the finish line. To catch the right eyes, high quality professional photos and immersive virtual tours aren't just extra perks anymore. They're absolute essentials. Let us take a look at what some of our virtual tours look like and then the photos. All right. And so that was the listing video. And here are the photos. We talk about photos all the time. Let's really get into the photos so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I like to start each set of photos in MLS for every listing with a twilight photo. I think that just gives so many more eyes on it. If people are looking on Zillow or Realtor.com, they love a twilight photo as the beginning photo. And we'll talk more about that in just a second, but we'll go through these a little bit. And I always take more than we need. We can technically upload 50 photos into our local MLS. So I love that they have that capability, and I try to put as many photos as possible. This landscape, and we always talk about curb appeal, and this home had it all. We go out before the photographer arrives to make sure that our photos are what they need to be and that the home is shown in the best possible light. The blinds are open, that it's clean, that the home is always show ready. Now, let me tell you something. There is something so riveting about a seller who actually takes our advice about decluttering, depersonalizing, and deep cleaning the property. Because then you have buyers that show up to the property and they're able to see their things in those spaces and envision themselves living in the home. And when that happens, it's a win-win for everyone. Don't you think? So this is what I call a great listing. And it was so great that in 3 days we started negotiating, and by day 4, we had an executed contract on this home. Think about it this way. The yard sign hasn't been retired. It just has a brand new job description. We're transitioning from those outdated passive methods to an aggressive, innovative strategy. And we're not just waiting for someone to drive down your street. We're putting your home directly on the screens of the people most likely to buy it. Because the reality is simple. The very first showing of your home doesn't happen in person. It happens online and it lasts exactly 3 seconds. That is your digital showing. Buyers make split-second swipe left or swipe right decisions based on the very first thumbnail image that they see. And if that image isn't absolutely captivating, they're never going to click to read the description of your home, and they're definitely not booking a tour. And so this is why we use our twilight photo as the very first photo in our listing, because we want to make sure that if they're looking at us, we keep their attention. We want them to click and swipe, 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 swipe to see the whole entire home. Today's buyers live in an omnichannel world. They're interacting with real estate listing across multiple digital platforms all day, usually right from their smartphones or tablets or television screens, and it's typically done while they're sitting on the couch or grabbing coffee. Our goal is to build an emotional connection. So by highlighting local, community-focused content, we make potential buyers feel instantly invested in the lifestyle that your neighborhood offers. So how do we find them before they even find us? Well, we use predictive targeting by analyzing online behavior and local data like school districts and moving trends. We can actually identify potential buyers before they even start actively searching in your area. And once they show a sliver of interest, our retargeting strategy follows them back to your listing, keeping your home top of mind. To make that happen, professional grade visuals are a non-negotiable. High production photography and cinema quality media elevate your listing above all the others and above all the noise. When a home looks stunning online, it commands attention, which drives up inquiries and significantly increases the number of serious qualified buyers that walk through your door. But before the cameras even roll, we have to prepare the canvas. Staging is all about creating that psychological captivating appeal. We want buyers to walk in or look online and instantly picture their own lives unfolding in your space. Because at the end of the day, we're not just selling a house with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. We're selling a feeling. We're selling a lifestyle. Through visual storytelling, we showcase the everyday moments that resonate, the local parks, the nearby restaurants, the morning light in the kitchen. We highlight the community landmarks that make your neighborhood a great place to live. Now, to get the story out, we execute a massive coordinated digital blitz. We don't launch quietly. We use targeted media ads, social media campaigns, strategic email campaigns, and we even integrate custom QR codes in our physical marketing pieces so buyers can instantly hop into a virtual tour right from their phones. It's a synchronized approach designed for maximum visibility. This is the core of our signature process, the Beyond the Listing launch. It moves through 5 distinct deliberate phases. So first, we prepare. So everything from decluttering to professional cleaning. Now, I can tell you that if a home is clean and maybe needs repairs here or there, a buyer can see themselves in that home if it's clean, if it smells good. But we got to clean and declutter first. Next, we produce. So bringing in drone photography, cinematic video, and full floor plans all falls under that umbrella. Then we promote, launching a synchronized wave across MLS, Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. But we don't stop there. We actively pursue buyers through targeted open houses and direct agent-to-agent networking. And finally, we perform. So we track feedback, we deliver weekly updates to our sellers, and we manage every offer to get the seller the best results. When you look at the old way versus our way, the difference is clear. A traditional listing relies on the sign, the MLS, basic photos, and then you just wait. But the Beyond the Listing launch combines the MLS with a heavy digital footprint, on YouTube, Google, and social media. So we trade basic photos for drone and cinematic video. And instead of waiting, we actively pursue the buyers, keeping you informed every single week with real data. Why do we pour so much energy into that very first week? Well, that's because momentum is everything. A strong, highly visible launch creates a massive spike in buyer attention, and more attention means more initial showings, which leads to better offers and gives us a much stronger negotiating position. This is exactly why sellers partner with us. At Beyond the Home Realty, you get a deeply personalized strategy, unmatched local market expertise, elite professional marketing, and consistent, transparent communication. We handle every detail from coming soon teasers to custom property websites to make your home famous. So take a look at some of the things that we do. In addition to our yard for sale sign, we do these, I call them riders, which has QR codes, and QR codes nowadays are all the way, right? It's so easy to point your phone and click, and it takes you to a link that gives you all the property information. We also do coming soon postcards. I like to send postcards to neighbors in the area that may be renting. I'm able to pull all that data. These are just some of our just listed boxes that we delivered to the neighbors ahead of the open house. It really boils down to our proven 3-step process for exposure. Step 1 is maximizing our digital presence with a massive social media and email blast. Step 2 is leveraging Google SEO, YouTube, and a dedicated website. Step 3 is dominating the local neighborhood footprint with beautiful print mailers, hyper-local targeting, and high-impact open houses. These are just some of the examples that we do at our open houses. Now, throughout today's presentation, we've talked a lot about photography, video, social media, and digital algorithms. But here's what I truly want you to remember. Anybody can put a home in the MLS. That's the easy part. But my responsibility as your broker is much bigger than that. It's to ensure that your home makes an unforgettable first impression. It's to position it exactly where today's buyers are already looking. And it is to tell your home's unique story and to build the kind of momentum that lets you sell with absolute confidence, because selling your home deserves a whole lot more than just a sign in the yard. So let's talk about selling smarter. I love to put together a custom marketing plan specifically designed for your home, completely tailored to give you every possible advantage in today's market. Whenever you're ready to take a look at your home's current market value and talk strategy, my door is open. No pressure, no obligation, just a straightforward look at what it takes to get you moving. Now, again, my name is Daphne Brown. Here's all of my contact information on the screen right now. I'll also drop it into the description of this video, because this video will be posted onto YouTube on Sunday. We record on Wednesdays. We have our live Wednesday webinar sessions on Wednesdays, and we post on Sunday. So I'd love to have you in the room live. I will post a link in the description of this video as well. And I want you to remember, you don't have to wait for Wednesdays to contact me. You can do that anytime by reaching out to me. Again, all of my contact information is here, but I want to remind you that for all of your real estate needs, I am Daphne Brown, broker owner of Beyond the Home Realty right here in Rosharon, Texas. And I am always ready and willing to enable you to find your way home. Till next Wednesday, guys. Bye-bye. Don't forget, we've packaged all of our past Wednesday webinars into a playlist that you can check out right here.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window.